This is Granada, the other Granada in southern Spain. It's the land of 10 million tourists, the Spain that the travel agents have been selling hard for the last 12 days. The Spanish Tourist Office in London expects that
where 1 in every 50 Britons will
is Spain, too, the Spain of the political prisoner. These drawings, put on display in Manchester today, were filtered out of Burgos prison. The government say that 12,000 Spaniards lie in jail. Amnesty in Spain estimate that 2,000 of these are political prisoners.
Proves that he alone holds the answer to the question that has haunted his country for a quarter of a century.
Who will be his successor?
Of the 3 fascist dictators ruling in 1939, only Franco survives. Although Mussolini and Hitler helped Franco in his war, who won? The man who has ruled Spain ever since, Generalissimo Don Francisco Franco Bahamonde. Today, everything begins with a civil war, a quarter of a century in the past, even though it started 28 years.
It's interesting to note that two of these new ministers are members of a semi-secret
It was the case of Asturian miners, men working like these in the mountainous north of Spain. For going on strike, scores of them were jailed. Two Britons who have since investigated allegations of cruelty to the miners, and of course, what the people read, and thus whatever, it is a crime for workers to go on strike. Strikes are punishable as military rebellion. It was the strike activity that the man who drew these pictures in Burgos. It is a crime to make what is called illegal propaganda, and this illegal propaganda includes
spreading tendentious rumors that are likely to bring the state into discredit.
No one except El Cordillo himself knows. He is still the most closely guarded man in Europe. When he sits at his desk, World Inactions were the first foreign cameras since the war to drive through the gates of the private home of the Cordillo, the leader, Generalissimo Franco, dictator of Spain for 28 years, who declines to reveal his mind. Shot for what he did in the Civil War. Shot on April the 18th, 1963, 24 years after the end of the Civil War. In Spain, for World in Action, Senor Fraga replied to the charges in this way.
I would...
whom have this very evening been dreaming over the glossy brochures will next June, July and August head south to sunny Spain.
Theirs was perhaps the most vicious ever known. Brother literally fought brother. ferociously and cruelly. Barrack full of soldiers just behind. Don Francisco Franco Bahamon, where he
For 20 years, the Spanish people, nearly half of them scouring some sort of living from the land, struggled on, resigned to a life in a police state in which only one institution wielded power almost
of misinformation on the point. No.
The factory runs its own school.